war with us. Lord, oh, you want demon time? Big guillotine. So we coming straight for you. We mobbing, we not running. Let's go.
Creep with me. As I cruise through the ghetto, I got news for the devil and all of his bochincheros. We gon' turn them to the max, lay him on their back. As for all the innocent lives you try to snatch, you gon' pay that back 100-fold with interest and fees. Million men of God marching towards the Garden of Eden. We gon' find where them snakes at, stomp them out ASAP. Take that. Take that. We don't play fair when it come to deliverance. We casting legions of demons, stone cold and belligerent. Let them know what the business is, stand firm. It's 66 slugs in this clip where that bang burn. Trust me on it. At Luke 8:29, that's rapid eviction, blast ammunition that saves lives. We the realest in the East, live from the Empire's fate. Them godly goons, nobody move, boy, it ain't safe.
Hey yo, the bar's marvelous, scar starving, it's blind Bartimaeus. Why bother with my father when God started it? Better get it rockin', metal with him with metal, my men will get it locked in. Holy Ghost talk, know my pedigree, trendsetter with a vendetta with the enemy. There's only one king and that's the Lord of Lords. All in all, come against Christ, know you falling off. I'm preparing for the war, try to tell him these hope dealers are pill him in the jaw. He a fronter, he just act hard, from the Holy Ghost who be running like a track star. The nemesis is getting Nathan. Penmanship, I give him Genesis, the revelation. It's more than confidence. Told you before that we more than conquerors. He moved by the word and it's more than obvious.
These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all out. You moving on demon time, we casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No, these Christians ain't running. That's on God. These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all out. You moving on demon time, we casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No, these Christians ain't running.
Let me tell you
Yo, the pen with flavor, the penetrator, present the make a pen is greater. Rhymes on my notes section, no penning people. Emulate them, the savior paving, the lane for patience. Crazy pagan, saved by grace, aiming to amputate the snakeskin. We alive, the grace he gave me a prize. While I battle with my lust, he saved me breaking the ties. Grateful I was able to break through lies from this psycho stalker that wanna kill me like cable guy. Yeah. He acted like a friend, but was really there to end anything that was a man. To leave me in his den, to never breathe again. What I'm seeing with my eyes was enough to feed the pen. Yeah, expose deception for people who streaming evil. You can feel it in the air when I speak the truth like I'm Beanie Siegel. Little Weasel destroying people with pain and needles. Pain is lethal, so we gon' pray and make it and aim to see truth.
The only thing I ran from was cop lights and Jesus. Now if I run, it's running the fade when I face these demons. Chose the wrong life, passing bundles to the block boys. But God made me right, I slept my struggles boxing softball. Me llaman el gajero, yo trabajo la cosecha. Ya viene el aguacero, siempre cargo la chaqueta. Manning, deja el bulto, te doblo la maleta. Predicando en el punto, yo ahí su grandeza. Heck no, you're my soul ain't for sale. I shine the light of Christ, show the force of darkness can't prevail. This wartime, yeah, we ready for war. In the Lord's time, I guarantee he'll settle the score. We taking back what the devil tried to took. Look, we don't follow rules of man, we follow the book. If y'all still gotta ask what we rapping about, we war with demons in Jesus' name, we casting them out. No.
These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all out. You moving on demon time, we casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No, these Christians ain't running. That's on God. These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all out. You moving on demon time, we casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No, these Christians ain't running. That's on God.
We running, we gunning, it's all top. 66 in the clip, gon' rip till they all drop. These demons in the glass house trying to toss rocks. Y'all stop, y'all weak and your balls don't call shots. All God make the calls and he the one to regulate. Y'all got it twisted, you thinking he ain't gon' set it straight. The enemy know in the ending he got hell to pay. When it go down, we going up to celebrate. We ain't running, but demon time is running out. Sound like thunder sound, we fire lightning coming down.
All right, y'all, welcome back to True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, mygm, and today we're going to dive into this whole Joe Knows badge plug situation. Y'all already know. God bless y'all. Welcome back. We're going to dive right in. I want to start by saying this. Please, if you can, if you really, truly can, in today's video stream, please listen. if you guys don't understand what's being said, please do not jump out there and pretend like you do. I want you to so hear me out. Recently, we all know Joe Knows badge plug. There's a situation going on. A lot of folks are saying it's a fake beef just to raise up numbers. We know that that's not uncommon. Okay. That's not uncommon. We know this. That's not uncommon in the 2K community. There's fake beefs that go on so much. You can never really tell. You can never really tell what's what. Shout out to everybody already in the comment section. What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Just please allow me to focus on this conversation, because a lot of people they're ignorant to certain factors when it comes to this conversation. Now, I also want to say shout out to Joe Knows, shout out to Badge Plug. I don't personally know any of these gentlemen. I just know of these gentlemen. I owe no loyalty to either party. I owe no loyalty to either party. I reached out to several people that I do know, and I had a lot of issues with this video. But in true Hall of Fame fashion, I'm gonna use my big homie, my brother Brutal Sims' video to react to. And I really want y'all guys to hear something for yourself, because there's something that we do as men, right? Women don't deal with this. But as men, we tend to try to impose our will where it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be readily present or available, right? Meaning, you could be in a room with a bunch of men talking, having a discussion, and every man tries to sound confident in their abilities to understand what they believe that they know. I hope you guys understand me so far. Please, please, please stick with me, and I'm gonna show you guys where I land at the end of the day. Because the truth is this, I'll tell you right now. This whole conversation would have been voided. See, because everybody has their opinion, but nobody's paying attention to the conversation. People, this is a competition between popularity and ¿cómo se dice? How do you say it? This is a competition between popularity and for the lack of a better word right now, because it comes to my brain, I got so many words coming to my brain. This is a battle between right and wrong. This is a battle between somebody who's super popular. Everybody knows who Joe Knows is. He's been the face of the 2K community for the longest time, and there are certain people who are just gonna side with Joe Knows because it's Joe Knows, and then some people are gonna stick with Badge Plug because of the way he feels. But today, I want to point something out very key to y'all, because then we're gonna read some of these comments in the comment section, and I want you to understand that. People, the Bible says, my people, our people will suffer due to a lack of knowledge. Because you don't, I'm gonna say this again. Because you, I say it all the time, because you don't know the laws, you're not exempt from them. Oh, you didn't know that you couldn't piss on the side of the road. Oh, my bad, officer, I didn't know that. He's not gonna say, you didn't know? Okay, I'm not gonna give you a ticket. I'm gonna give you a warning. Have a good day, sir. You not knowing the law does not free you from it. You can't, people have to stop being ignorant to what's in front of them. And this is the problem. This is the main reason why everybody's having a back and forth. Now I'm gonna start playing this video and I'm gonna show you something. A lot of you guys are not paying people. Let's listen. Brutal Sims. Hold up.
Like he played against Badge Plug team. The title is Joe Knows versus Badge Plug team. $2,000 comp.
Appreciate that, Kev.
Okay.
You've probably noticed over the last few weeks,
check this out.
A lot of content creators have made their way over to Comp Pro-Am. Now, this not only set up some great competitive matchups between some of your favorite YouTubers, but it also intertwined their communities. Fans were going back and forth about who they thought was going to win, and they were spamming which matchups they wanted to see next. We saw some great matchups.
All right, just a quick side note. I'm going to try not to pause a lot, but let me know if you want to see some pro.
Don't worry, Brew. I'm going to pause a lot for the both of us.
On the channel, let me know if you're all interested in playing roles in a Pro-Am team, all right? I don't want people that playing all the positions. I need some dedicated lockdowns, dedicated center with rebounds, dedicated stretches who could shoot the ball. I need some...
Listen, y'all. If I started a tournament, which y'all guys always ask, true, you know so many people, start a mini tournament in your own community. If I started a tournament in my own community, 2 rules will be from jump. I will set a schedule, 30 games, try to get it done in like 2 months. 30 games, hear me. One of the first rules is there is no zone and there is no 5-out. I want to see real basketball skill. Now, shout out to Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas had a super fire idea. Now, he ain't used it yet. Now, I might have to ask him personally. Shout out to Gil. Me and Gil, we've been trying to get up on a personal tip. But I might have to do that. Hear me. If I made a league with my community, first 2 rules, there is no zone, there is no 5-out. Now, what I will also do is I will steal Gil's idea. Everybody has to have a 60 overall, a 70 overall, an 80 overall, a 90 overall, and a 99 overall. That means everybody's team is going to be weak somewhere. Let's see how you make the team work. People, that is the idea I would take. Now, the 60 overall could be somebody who's a 69, a 79, a 89, somebody who's a 90, and then somebody who is a 99. Hey, that's going to really show diversity. That will show who really got that skill. Now, that's not my idea. See, I'm not a liar. I don't steal niggas shit. That's Gilbert Arenas. So I'll hit up Gil to see if he's cool with me borrowing that idea. And I'll say, listen, I want to do a quick private pro-am a competition. Let's just call it 20 teams on one side, 20 teams. We're going to call it East and West. East and West, right? And we're going to go for blows. I'll figure out, let's see how it works out. We'll figure out a prize. Maybe at the end, we'll figure it out. He said, fire idea. Make that happen. I got you. The Hoffman League, right? And that will be the rules. And dudes will struggle. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's keep listening.
Dedicated people. I got some people already in mind, but I do need a good rotation if I want to get into Pro-Am. And now I'm not going to be as serious as these guys, of course. Okay, I'm still a casual at the end of the day. Just a casual trying to, mix it up a little bit, man. So let me know in the comment section if your boy Bruce should really think about going that route for a little bit.
It'll probably be
matchups like La Monster versus
Look. PR said, would you do 5s only or 3s? If I did a 3s tournament, it's gonna be 7-7-7. Y'all know my rules in the park. Listen, 7-7. Everybody has to score 7 points. Everybody has to evenly contribute to the team. There ain't gonna be one man screening left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. No, we don't do that on this channel. We don't do that here on this channel. Here on this channel, we want to see skill. We want to see artwork. We want to see IQ. We want to see how you really operate. And nobody's been used. People, that is my idea. Don't let nobody try to fool you. That's my idea. He goes, my coach got a tournament I'm doing. I hear you. I'm just letting y'all guys know that's how I would run my tournament. If I ran a 3v3 tournament, 7-7-7. Everybody has to score on your team. It can't just be, oh, we're gonna run the lockdown, the meta, the fucking meta lock, the meta lineup, the lockdown, the center who can't shoot, and the point guard. No, because you go ahead and run that lock. You go ahead and run that shit in my tournament. Everybody has to score 7 points. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to be in love watching you guys struggle. It's going to be hilarious to watch you guys struggle. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Let's keep rocking and rolling. That's how I'm running my tournaments.
Spam versus Young Precise, and one of the biggest matches.
I saw the trend.
Glock 19 versus my team, Black Market.
That was a nice.
There was one guy out there that kept mentioning not only my name, but Black Market's name in almost every intro he made about Pro-Am.
And eventually, we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market.
Now, of course, that man's name is Badge Plug. He recently created his own Pro-Am team known as the Dream Team, and with him talking about Joe Knows and Black Market in all of his Pro-Am intros, of course the fans responded. They were demanding this matchup, not only in his comment section, but in my comment sections, in my live streams over on Twitch, in the Twitch chat. Every day it was, when are you guys going to play against Badge Plug? And he was even hearting these comments and saying things like this in his intros.
Last thing I'll say before getting into it is I know y'all want us to play everyone, and eventually we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market. We aren't scared to play anyone, as y'all have seen with playing Glock, our $1,500 wager, and now La Monza. If we lose, we lose.
So y'all heard it straight from the man.
Now, I bet you guys did not. See, now I'm going to say something. And now you're going to listen to Joe Knows talk, and you're going to be like, oh, shit. I did not catch that. People, hear me out. Watch this. Hold on. I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want you to hear. Listen to Joe Knows talk.
Saw the trend.
Glock 19 versus my team, Black Market.
That was a nice.
There was one guy out there that kept mentioning not only my name, but Black Market's name in almost every intro he made about Pro-Am.
And eventually, we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market.
Now, of course, that man's name is Badge Plug. He recently created his own Pro-Am team known as the Dream Team, and with him talking about Joe Knows and Black Market in all of his Pro-Am intros, Of course, the fans responded. They were demanding this matchup, not only in his comment section, but in my comment sections, in my live streams over on Twitch, in the Twitch chat. Every day it was, when are you guys going to play against Badge Plug? And he was even hearting these comments and saying things like this in his intros.
Last thing I'll say before getting into it is I know y'all want us to play everyone, and eventually we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market. We aren't scared to play anyone, as y'all have seen with playing Glock, our $1,500 wager, and now La Monza. If we lose, we lose.
So y'all heard it straight from the man himself.
Okay.
Is to play everyone. They're not afraid of anyone. They're not ducking.
Now, ready? Now, we all know Joe Knows as one of the top figures that 2K likes to hold high on a high pedestal. Now, I'm going to say this in case you guys didn't notice it. I tagged Joe Knows and I tagged Badge Plug on this stream because I'm not afraid. If I'm going to talk about somebody, I'm going to tag them so they could see it. So, people, there's no bitch ass shit going on here. I am going to discuss this like grown men. People, this video isn't going to make me any more dislike Joe Knows or like Joe Knows or dislike Badge Plug or like Badge Plug. But there is something you guys have to learn to pay attention to. When men are talking, listen to me. When men are talking, you have to listen to the inflection and the carrying on and the movement in their voice. Now, I will say this. Joe Knows is a salesman. Y'all don't listen, listen first. Listen first. Joe Knows is a salesman. People, True, why are you saying that? Because Joe knows when to pick and choose how he conducts himself. Nah, True, that's cap. Okay, hold up. Let's go over to Exhibit A. Hold up. Let's pay attention. Joe Knows exclusive interview with Mike Wang about NBA 2K26 gameplay. Let's take a listen. You see, y'all, listen. I'm going to show you what grown-ups are supposed to do. Now, we do know a lot of the 2K community is still youngsters and young kids, but even the youngsters got to understand how to talk and conduct themselves as men. And Joe does something very well. He likes to use the inflections in his voice and the movement in his voice to command attention and to command you to believe him. Like, do you believe me? Do you believe what I'm saying? And I want you to understand something. See, I don't fall for it. Because somebody like me, who I deal with wealthy people and I do business on a high level on a consistent basis, I want you to understand. We don't talk like this. But let's listen.
Let's get right into it. One of the biggest talking points from last year's game, the RNG and shooting. What can you tell us about shooting this year, and can you compare it to a past 2K?
Okay, so we talked about.
Did you hear that, Joe Knows? Hold up. You
this online a little bit.
Let's keep listening. Hold up.
There's no RNG in shooting. I'm going to say that with an exception. I had RNG on the edge.
Looking for
Hold
tax
up. Let's
help?
keep listening.
Now there are TurboTax
I want you guys to
right
understand.
in your neighborhood. They could
Mind you,
the edges. So
this guy got brand deals, so Joe knows how to sell a story. I just didn't buy it. But let's keep going.
What happened there is like, it was a really, really tight window that most people probably couldn't hit consistently. And then that would bleed out to like shots if they were kind of sloppy on their timing.
Right. Or shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. If, if you are, so you know when to jump, you know when to stay down, you know when to consistently at least, that you're going to keep the percentages down. So I'm not too worried because at least.
It seems like it can be challenging to find a balance, right? You have attributes, badges, player heights, player wingspans, hand placements on the contests. How do you try to balance it to make it to a point where you're not getting contests when you shouldn't, and then you are, you know, it's not too strong, too weak? How do you find the balance between all those factors?
Yeah, it's really.
Now, some of you gonna say, but True, he's asking questions. Okay. Thanks, Mamas.
Any smoke from anybody. So naturally, we're looking to set up the matchup. For our team, Bauer, our live streams over on Twitch, in the Twitch chat every day, it was, when are you guys going to play against Badge Plug? And he was even hearting these comments and saying things like this in his intros.
Last thing I'll say before getting into it is I know y'all want us to play everyone, and eventually we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market. We aren't scared to play anyone, as y'all have seen with playing Glock, our $1,500 wager, and now La Monza. If we lose, we lose.
So y'all heard it straight from the man himself. His
Okay.
is to play.
Now, hear me. Did you hear Badge Plug talk? He said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We saw the Pro-Am team. We're coming for everybody. And we all know that Joe Knows is one of the top teams. So, people, y'all guys even know me. Nigga, I reached out to Steezo. I damn near practically been begging Steezo. Like, yo, Steezo, I want to play against you. Steezo, I want to play against you. Steezo, Steezo, I want to play against you. I just want to test my... I'm okay, people. I am okay to lose to Steezo. Now, the reason why it's Steezo and not anybody else is because Steezo got the communities in the fucking uproar. Everybody's fucking Steezo's son. Steezo got mad nieces and nephews out here. It's crazy. So I wanted to try my best to play against Steezo. I think I play really good defense, especially as a point guard. But now hear me out. Hear me out. Even me when I talk, do you hear when I'm making a statement, how I make my statement, I hit it and I get off? But do you see how Joe knows? I'm sorry, Joe. You're trying to sell us this story. Joe knows, we know you're a salesman. You work for draft picks. You get sponsored by them. And people are like, you're always doing commercials. And I understand that. Get to your bag. But when you're talking to the 2K community, the problem is this. He's trying to win over the popularity contest. Steezo's tough, True. Yeah, I'm positive. I've been asking him for the longest time. I said, we don't even have to do it on live stream. He said, gang, you yapping. You on my channel. You're on my channel. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass bitch boy. See, people, hear me. It's guys like him. His name is Almighty the God. First of all, you the Almighty the God, and you saying I'm yapping, my niggas. You know what it is, y'all? He doesn't understand information. It's bitch boys like him that they don't understand information. And you know what, people? You want to know why I make so much money? Because of bitch niggas like him. It's the people who don't want to understand the information. That's why I make money off of you niggas. I will forever win over you niggas. Because you niggas have the brain span and the attention span of a fucking goldfish. And I make bank. I make bank off of you niggas. I make super bank off of you niggas. And so does other millionaires. Because we see people, they have a little short attention span, bang. And they get you and they fuck you over. Ready? Look what's happening over there on TikTok. Oh, y'all guys don't see what's going on TikTok? How TikTok is going to be shut down in a few moments? Because niggas losing money and everything. Watch, people. I'm going to say it again. If you cannot have an attention span longer than 60 seconds, you don't belong here. This channel here is for smart folks. But let's keep listening. I love blocking niggas. I love them. I fucking love it. I love it. Let's keep going.
They're not afraid of anyone. They're not ducking any smoke from anybody. So naturally, we're looking to set up the matchup.
You see it? They ain't ducking any smoke from anybody. He's trying to sell you. People, Joe Knows is trying to sell his side of the story. Some of you guys are buying it. Some of you guys are like me. Some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are not. This is a popularity contest versus integrity contest. Let's keep listening though. See, because now that I said it, you guys are going to hear Joe Knows talk, and you guys are going to make your own decision. Let's keep listening.
For our team, Bauer, our lockdown, you guys probably know him, the loud guy in my videos that's always screaming and getting crabbed.
Let's take all night.
He schedules the games for our team. So he reached out directly to Badgeplug to try to set up this matchup. And the response we got wasn't the typical response when trying to set up a series. Usually,
we see. All right. Yep. Doesn't every league, but okay. Are we playing? But okay. Not looking like he's willing to play yet.
they'll say what day and time they're available. You work it out between the two teams and then lock a time. But the response we got was basically, and then change the topic. So we figured they're not ready to play yet.
Are you listening? So, we figured they're not ready to play. He is selling you. People, Joe Knows is selling you his argument. Now, if Joe Knows would have just spoke without all the theatrics, without all the fucking Broadway, the dancing and all the choreography, if Joe Knows would have just spoke, this would have been so much more easier to digest. Now, there are a lot of people that feel the same way I feel. They're like, bro, I feel like I'm being sold like a used Honda for 50,000 with 200,000 miles on it. It's like Joe Knows is trying to sell his side, and I don't think it's needed. But let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. Let's keep going.
Went on about our business. We won a couple overnight tournaments, and we finally signed up for our first Comp Pro Am League.
Listen to him. Handling our business, overnight tournaments, and all this inflection in his voice. Let's keep going.
On NBA 2K26, the Dunk League. We had a couple weeks to get our regular season games done to qualify for the playoffs, and we were patiently waiting for the bracket to drop. Keep in mind, Badge is still recording Pro-Am content, playing against other people, and even referring to matchups against us in scrimmages from 3 years ago, saying things like this.
In 2K23, when me and my friends were in the beginning of creating a team that, like I said, never worked out, with almost no experience, we beat Joe Knows and the early Black Market team. I think we split at 2-2.
So he's going back 3 years to 4 scrimmage games we played against each other that we ended up splitting 2-2 in the early stages of both of our teams.
People, I hope you're hearing the theatrics. He went back 3 years, and people, I want you to, people hear me out. I want you to understand. When Joe knows majority of his fan base are youngsters. They're kids, naive. And the sad part about it is he has to sell that story. He has to sell this story. He has to. He has to. People, there is no grown man that would stand if there was a debate going on. They're not talking like this. Nobody's talking like this. Like, and he's speaking about from 3 years ago. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Now, he also failed to mention in that intro that back in 2K23, we didn't only play scrimmage games against each other. We matched up in the finals of the All-City Live tournament. I believe the pot was $500, and we ended up destroying them by 24 points. And he had a very good Pro-Am team. He had well-known players like Diamond, Nip, Nate, and even my future teammate, Bullet Passer, was on that team.
Wait. So So did you poach his teammates? I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Listen, I'm not tripping about that. I've been in the game a long time, and I understand it's an intro. You're trying to build up the future hype for Black Market versus Dream Team on 2K26, and by leaving out that little bit of information.
Now, I'm going to tell you, y'all, you're going to hear one part in this video that's going to void the whole argument. I'm not going to give it away yet, but I'm going to keep letting y'all guys listen to this.
It probably built up the hype even more. Now, this is usually the part of my intro where I'll say it was a best-of-3 series, money's on the line, Badge Plug versus Joe Knows, Dream Team versus Black Market. Let's get right into it and then smack y'all right in the face with that lovely Prize Picks ad. But that's not how this story plays out.
You see?
He really do hit us with that Prize Pick ad for real.
You see?
So let's continue.
Because Joe Knows is a salesman. Joe Knows will sell you your house back to you that you already lived and paid in. He will sell you. Joe Knows can sell water to a whale. Yes. He's a salesman. You guys have to learn how to listen to content creators.
So with more and more people requesting for this matchup to happen, and the more Badge continued to talk about it in his intros, eventually I decided to reach out myself and just say, do you want to play a series or what's going on? I'm not going to leak the conversation between me and Badge, but I'll generalize it and tell you guys he had some requests for what I could and couldn't do with the potential content from the series we were potentially going to set up. So I just thought it was a little strange and pretty much just said, gotcha, and figured this is never going to happen. But you guys remember earlier when I said...
People, do you hear the inflections in his voice? Do you hear the movement, the dynamic? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
We signed up for our first competitive Pro-Am League on 2K26, and we were waiting for the playoff bracket to drop. Well, guess who we got matched up against in round 1 of the Dunk League playoffs? You guessed it. Dream Team. Okay. Badge Plug versus Joe Knows in the $2,000 Dunk League playoff.
People, this nigga is a salesman in the 2000 in the Dunk League playoffs. Like, oh my God. Bro, I'm telling Joe, listen, people, Joe Knows needs to be a realtor. I think he's in the wrong business. He needs to be in real estate. He needs to sell property because I think he would do absolutely fantastic. And I'm not bullshit. I'm being honest. People, I know people like this. No shame to Joe. Joe, you're a salesman. That's no knock on you. I'm just saying you're the ultimate salesman. If I wanted you to hype up a game, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay Joe Knows for his service. Cause Joe could, boy, I think could sell you he could sell you your socks, boy, that you got on your feet. It's crazy.
We were finally getting the matchup that all the fans were requesting. I was excited to play this matchup, and I knew Badge Plug would be as well because in all of his Pro-Am intros, he always talks about how he hates conforming to the Pro-Am norm. The Pro-Am meta gameplay style of pick and roll offense every single play. He loves playing unique and different, and this is a matchup between 2 unique teams. I mean, check out.
So now, y'all guys know I'm the same way. People, I am going to figure out when and where and how to start a Pro-Am league. My league, I'm gonna figure out how many teams. When I start a league, y'all guys already know. My rules are simple. No 5-out, no zone. We want to see good, healthy basketball. We want to see ball movement. We want to see everybody scoring. We don't want to see a bunch of screens. You're not going to kill my stream like that. You're not killing my stream like that. We're not doing that. I'm letting it be known now. When I start my own tournament, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Let's go.
What he says about playing different in Comp Pro-Am.
You'll notice quickly that everyone wants you to play the exact same way, which is the traditional small guard 6'4" or under build, and you run pick and roll every play. Now, if that's how you play, cool, but why does everyone have to?
So not only do we know,
So now, you just heard how Badge Plug talks. Badge Plug is talking to explain. He's not selling nobody. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
He loves unique gameplay. He loves playing against unique teams with unique builds and unique play styles. He's been talking about playing black.
That's how I want to do it, by the way. Let me put it out there. That's how I want to do it, by the way.
Black market for weeks now. For the first time since 2K23, all of his fans have been demanding it, and he has even acknowledged that.
You hear it? All of his fans are demanding it, and he's even acknowledged. Like, people, he is trying to slant the crowd. People, he is trying to slant the crowd. It's a form of, all right, hear me, people. Most men try to have that inflection in their voice to try to seem more confident, more in command of themselves and what they're saying. And for some guys, it just comes off like a dweeb. Not saying that about Joe. But real fast, before we continue, please listen to this. Please, people, I want you to hear this. Listen, master your voice inflection. Listen to this. People, it says the vocal mistake you don't know you're making. Listen, you can't really see his face. It doesn't matter. Just listen.
See these clusters of behavior over time. There are things that continue to ask questions about it. The other thing that we look at is a change in vocal inflection. And this goes to presenters too, because a lot of times we will go to a higher pitch, almost as if we were asking a question. Like, is everybody having a good day? Would be a question. Is everybody having a good day? But it's something that's not a question. I shouldn't end with that upward inflection because it sounds like a question. So, did you shoot that man? No. But you're asking it like, is Brad going to believe me? Versus, did you shoot that man? No. It should be answered like that. So, when you're speaking, you should be able to provide a downward inflection on those types of questions as if there was an exclamation point behind it.
People, I want you to understand, you guys know I use all these tactics in the field that I work. You guys know I'm also in the armed service. You know this. You know, 3 times a week I get vested up, put the vest on, and I take my ass out there and I do what I got to do. What I'm saying to you guys is all these tactics absolutely 100% get used. All these tactics. I want you to understand that.
They are going to play because they
Somebody
are not
said
scared
minimize
of
the
anybody.
pause. If you don't like the pause, you can get up out of here, dogs.
I saw both of them putting a little extra.
It's my show. I'm talking. It's my show.
Intense purposes, you know what I mean? For just to be dramatic for video. That's how YouTubers do it, man. So understand that both Joe Knows and Bash Plug is doing it on their intro. This is an intro for his video. Bash Plug is.
This is the intro for Joe Knows' video. People, this is the intro. Wait. If this is the intro for Joe Knows' video, he's selling you.
He's doing it on
100%.
Intros on his videos as well. So
listen to this whole clip.
And eventually, we'll be playing everyone, including Black Market. We aren't scared to play anyone, as y'all have seen with playing Glock, our $1,500 wager, and now Lamonza.
He's making a statement, y'all.
We lose. I mean, obviously, we're massive underdogs when playing any of these teams, like especially Black Market, who've been playing the highest level of Pro-Am for years now consistently, and most of us are at just a few months, but playing these games only makes us better, and that's what we want, win or lose. So as long as y'all are entertained and respect the fact that we're even going out there and liking the videos, we're going to keep giving it our best.
So everything was set. Both.
He made a statement. He's not selling nothing. He's not selling me cookies on Friday night. He not coming knocking on my door. Let's keep going. Watch, listen.
Play. It was the $2,000 playoffs, round 1. The time had come. We all fired up our streams for Black Market versus the Dream Team, Joe Knows versus Badge Plug. And we were very surprised with what we saw.
All right, chat, I got a massive surprise for you guys, man. It looks like a Badge Plug back down from the smoke in the playoffs. Left his team stranded without him. So, no Badge Plug, man. Disregard the title.
So, of course, the initial reaction is everyone freaking out about where's Badge Plug? Why is Badge Plug not here? But I've been playing Pro-Am for a long time, and I know how these things go. When you're playing Pro-Am and you have series almost every single night of the week, sometimes people are missing. You're on vacation, or you had an emergency come up, or you need to go tend to something else that's more important.
As you duck the boat, man. Just played.
It's true.
I gave him the benefit.
You should have just played.
I figured something was going on. But then things took an insane turn. His own teammates started ratting him out, basically making it sound like he was scared to load up a virtual Pro-Am series on NBA 2K26.
Where's Badge Plug at, bro? Why did he not show up to the playoffs? Where the hell is Badge Plug at, Magic?
It's the playoffs, man.
Hopefully everything's good with Badge. I definitely wish Badge was up there.
My game's not chopped.
Is everything okay with Badge? Is he good? I didn't expect him not to play. It's tough.
Look at this last play.
I told Magic, I said, I hope everything's good with Badge. He said his pussy hurts.
That's your teammate?
Get to the bottom of this. I didn't want to make any accusations.
I hope that ain't your teammate.
Without getting actual hard evidence about what was going on that night. So I reached out directly to some of these teammates that were commenting in the Twitch chat, and these messages will blow your mind.
Oh, yeah, that night, told me he just didn't want to play. Oh my God, snitching.
I had multiple of his teammates confirm that he literally just did not want to play the series.
Damn.
They even went as far as to say he tucked his tail when it came to playing in that series. And like I said, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I don't play every single series that Black Market plays. There's times I'm away on vacation, or I gotta handle my business with my family, or I'm just doing something that is literally more important than playing NBA 2K. But his teammates did not stop there. They went as far as to say he was even available and in the Discord before and after
he was coaching
against his team, trying to coach and correct them on what they were doing wrong in the series that he didn't want to load up for. So the matchup so many of you have been waiting for is here.
Now, that is the part where Badge, if you watching, that is the part that makes you look bad. If you're not available, you're not available. Fellas, that's like a chick. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. That's like you trying to holler at this girl. Yo, what up, man? Yo, hey, man, look, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? What up, girl? You hit her with that, hey, sexy lady, it was nice to know you. You trying to hit her with all that. You singing all the R&B songs to her. See, first of all, I know these so-called players would tell you. You singing her all the songs. You love bombing the shit out of her, and she like, nah, no thank you. She's like, no, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me, right? She ain't fucking with you. Y'all niggas laughing at me. I'm trying to be serious. Hold on. I can't look at the comment section. I can't look at the comment. I'm trying to be serious. Hear me out. Fuck. Shake it. All right. Trying to holler at a chick, and she like, nah, it's all good. But then now you blow up, and you the man. And now she's like, oh, hey, KG. Yo, what up, Rax? Man, long time no see. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. You remember me? Of course I remember you. Of course I do. Bye. Get out. People. That's like, yeah. Hey, big head. Hey, fellas, whenever a girl hits you like, hey, big head, like, trying to get your attention, you gotta hit it with the, what you want, Willis? Fellas, we don't play those games. Fellas, you never let a chick come back after you become the man. And y'all guys know I don't play those games. Never let a girl come back once you're the man, but she didn't. Whose song was it back then? She did it back then. They didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Somebody did a song. Was it Jeezy? It was one of these niggas in the South. Little John? One of these niggas did that song. Whatever the fuck. Y'all guys have to. Mike Jones. Shout out. Mike Jones, my bad. Mike Jones, my bad. If you're watching Mike Jones, my bad. Forgive me. you never let somebody come back. So Badge, in that instance, you were wrong. Cause if you ain't available to play, you ain't available to coach. You ain't available to converse with us in the Discord. You shouldn't be in there coaching us through the process. Cause you bowed out gracefully. And yes, Joe Knows is correct on that part. On that part, Joe Knows is correct. Where he was coaching his team, but he ain't available to play. Now, there are times that I'm available to play and I'm not. And I think my guys should still be able to carry on how they see fit. Let's keep rocking and rolling. That part I do understand.
This is Black Market versus the Dream Team in round 1 of the Dunk League playoffs. Winner advances to the next round. Unfortunately, Badge Plug is not out there with his team. They picked up Koza. This is a best of 3 series. Let's get straight into it.
All right, man. All right. So that's the first thing. This is longer than I thought. Damn near 9 minutes, 10 minutes, man. And Badge Plug responded on Twitter. We're gonna go straight to that one, of course. I ain't gonna lie, man. After Joe Knows painted that picture, I don't know what Badge Plug could really say, man, unless he's saying I really had an emergency. Man. So let's check this out.
So, grown-ass man here responding to why I didn't play in one virtual Pro-Am series.
Even listen to the tone that Badge Plug came out with. He's talking assertive. He's talking like he's making a statement. He sounds like a Joe Knows is selling. Let's listen.
But here we go, I guess. Even though this is dumb as hell, I guess I'll give you all full transparency so no one can twist the truth. So let's start from the beginning. Joe and them wanted to match up, and for the majority of the year, Pro-Am is basically Joe's job. For like 9 months or so, it's basically all Pro-Am videos. And me, yeah, we're both 2K YouTubers, but Pro-Am is not my job. I just got into it with my friends and have posted like 1 video on average a month since we started in like October or November. So knowing that, and as anyone with a brain knows, we have a small chance of winning a series against one of the best teams that have played together for like 4 years now. We're really not that good. So me going out
probably no chance.
Matchup is just giving away content. But either way, we knew when we play them, as long as we don't lose by like...
Yeah, 100%. Y'all guys know I've been begging to play against Steezo. Like, I'd be like, Steezo, just give me 3 games, my nigga. It'll be good content, my nigga. Just Steezo. If you watch this, Steezo, 3 games. That's it. 3 games, and I won't bother you for the rest of your life. 3 games. Give me 3 games. People. Because Steezo is the top. Steezo is the pinnacle. Steezo is the top when it comes to the dribbling niggas in the community. And if I can even remotely have a chance to even slow him down or anything, I don't care win or lose. It's content. It is content. He goes, they don't want you to expose him. Nah. I know Steezo gonna give me a run for my money, but I mean, some are saying, true, you doing it for clout. Why would I want to get my ass whooped for clout? That don't make no fucking sense. I'm doing it because I genuinely think I think I could try to slow him down. If I could try to slow him down, my nigga, I'm gonna go to sleep happy. I'm gonna go to sleep absolutely fucking thrilled, bro. I promise you. I'm gonna be on 2K Cloud 9. It ain't even funny.
Like 30 points or whatever, we basically win, if that makes sense. It's like, no one expects us to win. But with all that being
100%.
said, I told Joe I'll play him anytime, and I gave an offer that I figured made it more fair, which was after we play, he gives me a 2-day advance to post my video, and then he posts his. I was, of course, going to post win or loss, as y'all know that watch me.
2 days.
As I told Joe, and anyone who knows his channel, his video would do great anyway.
That'd be an accident.
And at a massive disadvantage.
But that's y'all business. Y'all know how y'all stuff works.
Obviously, he didn't like that because we never played, which is fine. But then came the playoffs of the Hoff League we entered. Now, out of respect, I won't post a screenshot, but it won't be denied that in the Black Market chat, Joe told them this all.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would. He said, I love the confidence, but buddy, listen, I'm with it. See, the only reason why I'm with it against Steezo is because, all right, Steezo does something that I love. And no, I'm not glazing another man, just hear me. Steezo plays to play. He's trying to bust your ass every game. Steezo is trying to go for blood. Steezo's the kind of guy that he wants to tear your head off. Like, who remembers King Kong, where he tore the King Kong versus Godzilla, where Godzilla was screaming like, ah, no, not Godzilla, King Kong. He grabbed that alien dude, he said, ah, and the blood just fell on his face, and he's just screaming. He's screaming. And everybody else is like, man, this nigga's crazy. It's just blood on the face. And that's what I love about Steezo. I want to play dudes that genuinely play and give it all they got. Every game. People, why am I turning on my console to play if I ain't out there giving it my best? You niggas will be like, chill, True. It's just a video game. Fuck you. I don't rock with you soft ass niggas. I don't rock with you soft ass. We are not the same. You turn the game on, let's ball. We balling. He said he been breaking the game a long while. Right. And that's why it has to be Steezo. Listen, people, it has to be. If any of y'all niggas know Steezo, can somebody, yo, Steezo, listen, yo, Steez. True Hall of Fame said he won 3 games. True won 3 games. Just 3 games. People, how you do everything, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Every time I turn on the game, I'm going full force. Y'all guys see, I go hard with my kids. I'll stop the whole stream. You see early this morning, my son came out the room. I said, hold on, y'all. My son woke up. I got to acknowledge my son. Good morning. Como dormiste? How did you sleep? Bien. Like, I have to do that. Because how you do one thing, listen, the wife come home. Hi, mama, how you doing? You good? Give me a kiss. I have to. How you do one thing is how you do everything is a reflection of yourself. So I want you guys to understand, that's the only reason why I want to go against Steezo. Like, I know there's guys like Glock 19. I heard, I think I know who Glock 19 is. I think me and him are actually already friends. I think like Glock 19, yeah. I think me and him are already friends. But yeah, I want to match up against people who are going to really be, no excuses, man. People, y'all see me, it may sound crazy when I'm going to say it. Y'all see me lose all the time in the random wreck, but I drop 40 points. My matchup is what counts to me. My matchup. My man got 7 points. I got 37. You can't win them all. But I'm gonna give it against my guy. I'm gonna give it everything I got every single day. This is why people love to watch me stream. Cause they know, yo, win or lose, True's gonna give it his all. True is going for blood. He said grown man talk. I appreciate that. Real talk. Let's keep listening.
Offer, and long story short, Bauer responded with, and I quote, "Don't worry, I'm signing us up for Dunk right now. And here's the good part. Give us them first round playoffs." And so out of 20 teams or something, we just so happened to, guess what, get them first round of the playoffs.
Oh, so he's now claiming that Joe's teammate got some pull with who's running the tournament. Oh, okay. I don't know who to believe. Again, I'm just from a neutral standpoint, man. So
right. So Brutal's keeping a neutral standpoint, where me, I'm taking more of, I'm doing the right thing. Not saying Brutal ain't doing the right thing. Brutal wants to be neutral. Me, I'm taking the stance of, let me hear what y'all saying. And if it sounds like, listen, I'm not going to call a cat a dog. I'm not going to, if it meows, it ain't a cow. If it moves, it ain't a dog. This ain't no fucking what the fuck say. Meow, 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 meow. No. We know what sounds like what. If it goes meow, it's a fucking cat. Woof, it's a dog. We know this. Let's not play dumb. So now we have a different perspective. Now let's listen.
He's making some serious.
Joe knows. I got love for all of y'all. I don't personally know y'all. I don't have no personal vendetta. I don't owe anybody no loyalty. So I can speak as free as I want. And it should be respected. Just because I may not agree with Joe knows a badge plug, people, here's the thing. Here's the thing that people don't, hear me out. People do not understand this about True Hall of Fame. He goes, they all have some type of pull, especially if they're a streamer with a lot of followers. That is true. I want you to understand. You know how people get mad at me all the time for blocking people? I block people because I don't stand for stupidity. I don't tolerate stupidity. You're not going to tell me that a bee is a fucking eagle. You see, this is the problem. The 2K community, most of these people who are following these guys, they're not smart enough to know when they're being sold the story or when they just genuinely being talked to be genuine. And this is why people don't like it. People always say, you block people who disagree with you. No, I block people who sound stupid. Ready? Watch this. There's somebody still here on my page named Minnesota. Me and him always disagree. Why is he here? Because I can disagree with somebody and still get along with them. People, I don't want people. Hear me out. There is a saying in life. If you are the smartest person in your circle, you are in the wrong circle. It goes the same thing. If all of your friends are saved, if you guys believe in Jesus Christ, then you guys understand what I'm saying. If all of your friends are saved, you're in the wrong circle. With all the knowledge you know of the Lord, you're supposed to be going out there and bringing new disciples back home, saving new people. If other people, hear me out. You know, most of my friends, we don't agree on half the shit. But you know what? We're intelligent. We're smart enough to be able to converse, have a discussion, and come back to the table and still be friends and still make money. If I don't get along with somebody, it's because there's an integrity issue. There is an integrity issue. Somewhere along the line, the integrity thread got kicked, it got clipped. Somewhere. See, that's one thing I don't budge on. I don't budge on integrity. I'm sorry. People, I will die on this hill. I do not budge on integrity. There is nothing you can do to change my mind. If you're not, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Serious claims right now.
And for anyone that's lost, they didn't know or didn't care that Penny, aka I'm in Corner, was still in their chat. So I seen this with my own eyes. Anyway, apparently he also said on stream that he was asking Hall of Fame as well, which Penny told me. So he told them on stream, like, hey, I want to play them. So now we finally made it to the biggest reason why I didn't load up. In our Pro-Am chat, you can see Penny telling us and then saying it wasn't a miracle, and then me immediately saying I'm not playing someone abusing their power. I messaged the Hoff League about this and got no response, by the way. But as my team knew, you can see me saying right under that, if we played organically in the playoffs, of course, we're going to play. And then to the second reason I didn't load up was that we hadn't played in 5 days together as a team, which was an issue, of course, I had with my team. But before that, I don't know if Hoff is responsible for this league or what, but I had always been told Hoff was one of, if not the most respectable leagues. And regardless, they're affiliated with the league as their name is literally in it. So yes, I was pretty upset knowing I paid $75 to enter my team, played all the regular season games to make the playoffs, and then the league shows no integrity by rigging matchups. Again, my friends have jobs. This isn't their job, but still.
These are some serious claims right here.
Right. Brutal Sims, my brother. These are some serious claims. Hold on, but wait, there's more. Where's that from? The Marlon Waynes. But wait, there's more. Listen, see, this is the part coming up right here that all of you grazed over. All of you people, hear me out. I hold my son accountable. I hold myself accountable. Anybody that plays with me, I hold them accountable. People, I have severed relationships because of integrity. Hear me. Now you're going to hear the biggest blow.
What do y'all think? Does he have a good argument?
Yup.
It made no sense on top of the first.
And this is where I had to stand with Bash Plug. I don't know any of these guys. I don't know any of these dudes. Shout out to them. Much love and respect. Maybe one of these days I might do a Pro-Am team, or maybe I might start a Pro-Am league, and then they're like, yo, True, we want to join your Pro-Am league. Let's do it. I mean, y'all guys already know my rules of the Pro-Am, so it is what it is. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Reason to even play, but they insisted on playing. So I said, cool, go out there if you want, you know, whatever. Anyway, for more proof on that, you can see in the league we played in on Facebook called Run and Shoot, that was also in my video for more proof, that I was just messaging the admin about seeing if we can get back in the league, because we literally got kicked because they had a rule where if you don't play a game for a week, you get kicked. Then you have another thing where I talk about us not having max +2s because the season just started, and you know, black market, they play competitively all the time and that's their job, so of course they're probably
the like button, I got new here, subscribe to the channel.
Okay, we'll play them later in the season
Turn
when we have it,
notification.
whatever. But the main reason by far was the two I just told y'all. The Dunk League had no integrity rigging a matchup, and our team hadn't played in almost a week. But all of a sudden, they had time to load up for playing a YouTuber, which...
Booker says, I love this channel, real talk, True. You don't understand how much you have impact on me. I appreciate that, man.
Was an issue
real
I had
talk.
With them. So yeah, there you go. Hate if you want, understand if you want, but at least you got the truth.
All right, so that's his. Now Joe Knows then responded. That
Now, hear me, y'all, hear me. You heard how Badge Plug spoke. Now, I will say this. Y'all already heard the difference between Joe Knows' interview with Mike Wang and Joe Knows discussing this conversation. And then you heard Badge Plug. Now, listen.
That is a compelling argument.
That is.
If he's standing on that moral integrity and certain things, that's what he's went for in that clip right there, man. Again, let me know if that's a good enough argument for y'all. Put it in the comment section. I'm trying to stay as neutral.
That is a more than a good enough argument. If somebody's standing on integrity, 100%. That's more than enough of an argument.
As possible. I ain't gonna front because both of them better than me. I ain't gonna front. I'm not a calm player. So I put respect on them for even doing that. I can't.
Man,
do it. Sorry, I can't.
If I played against Joe Knows, nigga, and his team, it'd be straight for shits and giggles. Straight up.
I play with my subscribers 90% of the time, and the rest of the time I'm playing with damn near randoms. In fact, I play with my subscribers 50% of the time. The next 50% is with randoms. Right? That's more accurate percentages. But anyways, let's check out Joe Knows' response.
Badge Plug's video about a video that I haven't even uploaded yet, but it will be going live soon. So stay on the lookout. It's got the whole story behind this whole kind of internet drama situation. But pretty much, Badge has been promoting in his videos, playing black market for a month now. His team has been playing like comp pro-am code matchups and league games and wagers and stuff for over a month now. And the night that it came down to our two teams playing, he didn't play. And I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt at first, like, you know, something might have came up. Like, I understand I don't play every pro-am series for my team because sometimes I have something going on. But then his own teammates were in the Twitch chat.
Do you hear the difference in Joe Knows' presentation from the first video? Let's keep listening. Listen, people, here's the part. Listen with your ears. Listen with your ears.
Chat's basically confirming that he just didn't want to load up and that he was actually in the Discord the whole time, kind of coaching them through the series. And like, it just got crazy. Like it was insane. And like, it was a wild night. And like I said, I'll have all the details on my YouTube channel, but pretty much he had a bunch of excuses of why I didn't play, or reasons I should say, I guess is.
All right. See, people, he had a bunch of excuses into it. So he's selling the story again. He's a salesman. He's trying to sell you your socks.
The more proper term to say he had reasons why he didn't play, like he didn't have max.
You see, he didn't have reasons why he didn't. People, he is. Watch this. Watch this. This is right here. It says detecting lies. The surprise power of voice cues.
Vocal cues. Tell someone how you are feeling about them and how you feel about yourself. One of the biggest ones is an accidental question inflection. A question inflection is when we go up at the end of our sentence, so it sounds like we're asking a question, even if we're actually using a statement. The research has actually looked at what the brain does when it hears an accidental question inflection. If we are listening to someone and we hear them accidentally use the question inflection, our brain goes from listening to scrutinizing.
Listen to her. People, you're listening to agents speaking. Now, I have training on this, so it's a little different. And I want you to understand, I can tell when somebody's trying to sway me. You're trying to insult me without insulting. You're insinuating. People, let's keep listening to the lady.
Why? Our brain wonders, why did you ask me that?
Right.
Liars typically accidentally use the question inflection. If I say to my daughter, did you take the cookie from the cookie jar? And she goes, no. Liars are asking, do you believe this?
Right.
So we have noticed, we did a massive experiment in our lab where we had people play two truths and a lie with us. So share two truths about themselves and a lie.
People, I want you guys to understand. So Joe Knows is trying to present dominance. Like, I'm in control of the situation. Well, Joe Knows is popular. More people know who Joe Knows is than Badge Plug. Badge Plug for forever and a day has been known as this guy hidden behind all these videos talking about VC glitches and all kind of shit. And all kind, it is what it is. Listen.
Interestingly, we also do this when we don't like something we hear or see. I see this a lot with lie detection. So we do a lot of lie detection research. And I've noticed lying makes people feel dirty. We do not like to lie. And so people will often lie as they'll make the disgust expression as they're lying. So I'll say, so what do you think of the new guy? Oh, yeah, he's pretty good. And they hold this expression up. Look for secret disgust if you ask someone a preference-based question. If they are lying, they will often show disgust because they're literally disgusted with themselves for having to make that distinction. So it's an inhibitor, and you always want to look up here. We don't do that naturally, right? We don't do that naturally at all. So that's a really good one to look out for. Also, you can predict behavior better with disgust, right? So if you ask someone a question and they go, you know that they're not in a good headspace, that's when you immediately want to give permission. Hey, look, I'm on your side. I'd rather just know what you really think. Yeah. I have
people. We all been on a job interview. The boss says, oh, not even a job interview. We all been there. Hey, can you work overtime? Listen. Hey, Douglas, can you work overtime? Let me just say you don't want to. Just say I don't want to work overtime. People, you could look at somebody and you could tell. Ready? Now let's play this back.
We're in the Twitch chats basically confirming that he just didn't want to load up and that he was actually in the Discord the whole time, kind of coaching them through the series, and like it just got crazy. Like it was insane, and like it was a wild night. And like I said, I'll have all the details on my YouTube channel. But pretty much he had a bunch of excuses of why I didn't play, or reasons I should say, I guess is the more proper term to say. He had reasons why he didn't play, like he didn't have max +2 badges and like et cetera, et cetera.
Are you paying people? You have to learn how to look at somebody when they're talking. People, it gives you a power. It gives you a power like no other. When you look at somebody, and let's say people, and I love this. No offense. I wish my people would learn how to do this more. And I'm saying more of like my Spanish and my black people. But unfortunately, when I'm around Indians, white, Jews, and all that, and they talk to me, They'll say, hey, Michael, how are you doing? Hey, what about this, and that? And they look at me, and I'm like, yeah, everything is good. You know, right now I'm in the process of XYZ. And I'm looking at them. People, I want you to understand. When somebody's looking away and they're always moving around, Joe knows holding the phone. Right now, he could be scratching his balls for all we know. I'm just giving you guys an example. He goes, bro, I asked my techs if they want OT, and they give me excuses because they're afraid. Now, let's just keep listening, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, this is not good for Joe Knows. Listen.
I feel like, listen, you can't promote something for that long. All your fans are coming to us saying, like, when you guys going to play? Why are you guys not playing Badge Plug? And it's like, bro, we're trying to. Like, we've reached out 3-4 times and it hasn't happened. And then we finally get matched up in the playoffs and you, like, basically coached your team. Like, I just feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, you would 100% be uploading this. Like, so I don't get, like, I don't really see the reason upset with.
If the shoe was on the other foot and Badge Plug had the same reasoning, yes, I would upload it too.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Your own doing. Like, you talked about the series. You hyped up.
I would have probably brought up Crying Brute.
You're gonna play everybody. You want to just put on a show for the community, and then when it came down time to do it, you decided not to play, which it's not a big deal to me. But again, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be making your content from it as well. Now, the stuff you mentioned about Bauer saying in the black market group chat that Bauer wants to play them round 1 of the playoffs, like, yeah, because your fans have been coming to us for a month talking about when you're going to play Badge Plugs. We're like, we're trying to play Badge Plugs. So he was like, I want to play them in round 1 of the playoffs. Like, a lot of stuff gets said in the group chats. I don't know why that was, like, such a big deal, but.
People, whatever the fuck his name is, Black Briar, Fryer, Dyer, Badiah, we don't give a shit. People, the fact that somebody in Joe Knows, whether it's Joe Knows' camp, a teammate, a partner, people, hear me. All of you guys know, Walt is my man. Snags is my guy. Corey is my guy. Carnage is my brother. Rich is my brother. Y'all know certain people for being with me. Do you think that Joe Knows is dumb enough to go into a fucking Discord and be like, I want to play? People, yes. There are certain things that can influence things to make it happen. And if it was pushed on the league to put Joe Knows against Badge Plug, and then even him right now, he's like, well, yeah, people are saying it because we've been trying to play this whole time. And magically it happened. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. See, this is where you guys gotta have a brain. This is where I'm a Badge Plug. All right, let's play it again. Cause you guys aren't listening. You're not listening.
Your own doing. Like, you talked about the series. You hyped up.
I would have probably brought up Crying Brute.
You're gonna play everybody. You want to just put on a show for the community, and then when it came down time to do it, you decided not to play, which it's not a big deal to me. But again, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be making your content from it as well. Now, the stuff you mentioned about Bauer saying in the black market group chat.
Now look, remember what the fucking detective said. And now all that stuff about people, I want you to understand. You can't talk yourself out that one.
That Bauer wants to play them round 1 of the playoffs, like, yeah, because your fans have been coming to us for a month talking about when you're going to play Badge Plugs. We're like, we're trying to play Badge Plugs. So he was like, I want to play them in round 1 of the playoffs. Like, a lot of stuff gets said in the group chats. I don't know why that was like.
Nah, see, you can't water over that. You can't. A lot of things get said and now you want to make it seem as if it's a normal, natural thing. Now you can't do that. Listen, people, I am too smart to believe in coincidences. I'm sorry, I'm too smart for that. I'm sorry.
Regardless of the point.
I'm sorry.
Another thing you said was like he's abusing his power by saying that in the black market group chat, which doesn't make sense. But if we're going to be honest now, and Baz, I got no problem with you, but you kind of alluded to it. You told me if we play, Joe Knows can't upload the video of the series until 2 days after you upload. Badgeplug uploads it. Like,
but that series has nothing to do with you guys meeting in the finals, if I'm not mistaken. Let's keep listening.
Controlling somebody else's business is a lot more like abuse or trying to abuse power than talking in a group chat.
2 days crazy.
Want to play in the playoffs.
I would ask for 1 day.
I just think like
I would probably ask for one.
No, it's not. It's not. Or because Joe Knows has more of an influence over the community than Badgeplug. It's not. It's not.
I wouldn't ask. I wouldn't ask.
I never brought it up like, oh, I want to play Badgeplug's team. I want to play Dream Team. You did all this.
But again, they know how they do business.
And then all this other shit just added fuel onto it. And then ultimately that night happened. And that's basically the video that you responded to that isn't even uploaded yet. Pretty much just shows that like what happened that night and how it got crazy and all that stuff. So listen.
Nah, I am not with. If it would have happened organically, cool. You could already tell people. I can.
You hyped up.
I would have probably brought up Crying Brute.
You're gonna play everybody. You want to just put on a show for the community, and then when it came down time to do it, you decided not to play, which it's not a big deal to me. But again, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be making your content from it as well. Now, the stuff you mentioned about Bauer saying in the black market group chat that Bauer wants to play them round one of the playoffs, like, yeah, because your fans have been.
You can't say yeah. Yeah, because your fans, you're in the. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. You know what it is? Joe Knows. It seems like Joe Knows wants to play dumb to his influence. Joe Knows wants to play dumb to the influence that he has. Like, he wants to be ignorant to the fact that he has influence over the community. If Joe Knows came right now and said, man, I like this guy, True Hall of Fame, man. Like, this is something magical about this man. Everybody's gonna find a reason to find something magical. Now, Joe Knows is gonna get mad because I got haters. Oh, True Hall of Fame, we hate him. He's trash. He's this. And ain't nobody whooped my ass yet. But anyway, he's trash. He this and that. He this and that. This and that. And Joe Knows is gonna say, I don't give a fuck. I like him. Joe Knows his influence would 100% sway the audience. No matter what this man says, Joe Knows cannot run from it. And if Joe Knows, see, if Joe Knows didn't come in, so Joe Knows is aware of this chat. If Joe Knows would have said, yo, stop promoting this shit. The tournament is gonna be what it's gonna be. Wherever we land is whoever we get, we flaming niggas. It don't matter who it is. Like, if Joe Knows did not step up as a leader and shut that shit down, you heard him. Well, yeah, because everybody wants to see it. So you're condoning the behavior of somebody trying to influence a bracket in a league that should never been influenced. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what any professional businessman, that's how any man would have taken it. You're trying to use your power to influence the bracket. Yes. 100%. So in that sense, badge plug is 100% correct. The way he went about it was wrong. But I have to stand with badge plug. Because if badge plug is moving based strictly on morals and integrity, I have to stand on the side of that. I have no choice. But listen, y'all, it is what it is. I definitely wanted to come on and give my take because everybody's talking about it, but nobody seems to understand. Nobody's understanding how this thing really goes. So it is what it is. He goes, Abelindo's come. And some people like, I don't know, man. Some of you guys just just ignorant to certain conversations. What are you saying? Leg down. Amen. Okay. Out of here. Good boy. Go ahead. Go. Y'all already know what time it is, man. True Hall of Fame Bills. Ya tu sabes que lo que, huepa. We out of here. I'll see you on the next one.